Wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. Join me, great people. Join me from wherever you are watching. We are here to evangelize. Biafra remains our religion, and we must evangelize. So, my people, join me so that we will continue to talk about everything that touches and concerns Biafrans. Join me, join me, join me. I believe that God is keeping each and every one of you, and I thank God for that. Wonderful Biafrans, ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ekene m unu. Udo ga-adịlị nwoke, udo ga-adịlị nwanyị. Ọganiru ga-abụ nke anyị. So my wonderful people, bịanụ ka anyị gbapụ ya ọsọ. Join me from wherever you are, and let us continue. Thank you, fellow Biafrans. Wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world, I thank and glorify God Almighty. I pray that God will keep our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that God Almighty will do what makes him the most powerful God. My prayer today is that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be released. We all know that the man ruling the zoo is President Tinubu, and that this very year, Tinubu gave pardon to most criminals, especially the Boko Haram, that he continues to peddle up and down just to maintain his position. We know that Tinubu is complicit. So I pray to God Almighty to release our leader. However he will do it, I don't know. But I am trusting God that he will show our leader mercy. Release him and release our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Because our PM is imprisoned now because of Nigeria influence, because of Nigeria Takia, because of the lies that beclouds everything Nigeria. Please, Lord, release our two leaders. And in the same vein, I pray to God for the guidance of our current leader, Mazi Ogenkere. God, may you be before and behind him. He's going out and he's coming in. Protect him, please, Lord, and his family. We are people who deal and live communal lives. We don't run, leaving our brothers behind. So I pray to God Almighty to guide and protect every Biafran, especially our Butuzo, those who are guiding and protecting our ancestral land. And I pray for all genuine Biafrans who have been donating generously towards the liberation of this Biafra movement. He say, wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom. We cannot do anything without talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you look at the title of today's program, it says, Biafran youths avoid joining Nigeria Army recruitment. Fund our liberation. That is the title of this program. But for the fact that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a man that we cannot forget in a hurry. We will never forget him. In fact, till I die, I will not forget Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That man He has really shown the world, not just Biafrans, he has shown the world that he is a real man, that he is genuine, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not pay lip service to his fight for freedom of his people, even at the point of death. Because Sokoto is where everything happening in that region starts from. Saduana of Sokoto is being represented by this current Sultan of Sokoto. That's where they took our leader to. They are daring our resolve with impunity. What can you do? So no matter what we want to do during this our liberation, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's gospel must be preached widely. And we come down to those who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It shall never be well with them. I'm not hiding my face. Most of the people that are doing what I am doing, you will never know who they are. You will never know their face. I am, in fact, Onyendu in this music that I played said, I am dead already. The only thing that will revive me is Biafra. And I agree with him because I am his disciple. I am one of his disciples. Biafrans, we cannot do or say anything without talking about Onyendu's release. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. However they do it, however it happens, please God, release our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. These are two innocent men, two freedom fighters who are being detained while criminals, terrorists are being negotiated with. So I'm not ashamed. I'm not hiding my face. If you can get me, come and get me. I am dead already. I cannot go back to my home to see my ancestors and my people and stay with them. My people in my hometown, we live at the foot of the hill. And every Christmas, you all know how chilly it becomes. They call it Hamatan. I enjoy all that with my people. But I can no longer go home. So, our leader, who is talking for our own freedom, I can never say anything without talking about him. Yesterday, his lawyer, Aloye Jimako, and the brother and his wife, you know, Mazi has so many brothers. So I don't know who is who. They all look alike. Let me bring the picture and show you people. Look at it. He said that they have just arrived Sokoto. That was around 6 p.m. yesterday, 26th of November. Look at him. They have to travel all the way to Sokoto, and Sokoto is very far. Sokoto is like another country in that Nigeria. Did you people see Uchechi here? She's not here. This one, the lady is the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's brother, and this is Mr. Barrister Lord Ejimako. Yesterday, I showed you people where Maxwell said he has stayed 2 days. So these ones, they traveled and got at the airport yesterday, and he posted this video. We can never stop talking about our Onyendu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is our leader. He is not giving up. Thank you, Nonso Ndewo. So, my fellow Biafrans, join me from wherever you are. I am just here now to acknowledge all of you. At Victor Nonso Ndewo, at Adereleleko, thank you. At Chinaza Iwala Ndewo, at Ato, all hail Biafra, thank you. At Amaka Gold Ndewo, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your respective locations. My people, this is the little update I have for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is well. God will continue to protect him, my people. Don't forget that he is working with God Almighty. He is working with God Almighty. And that was why we Christians, when we started crying that they are buying us, that there's massacre and genocide of Christians, our Christian brothers in America, they came to our aid and they came to listen to us. So we know who we are. We will always commit everything about us into the holy hands of God. We are children of God. No doubt about it. Remember that as a Christian, Jesus Christ said, if you deny me, when you come before my Father, I will also deny you. I'm not ashamed. We are the children of Chukwu Okike Abiama. Do you people know that someone told me, oh, you should stop praying. Whenever you come to your program, you will be praying and people are laughing. I said, laughing at what? At my age. What? Anything I am doing, I'm not a child. Anything I am doing, I am in control of it. I know the consequences of it, the benefit of it, all the pros and cons of prayer. I know what it means. If you don't like my program, please walk past. Walk past. I must pray to God Almighty, the creator of heaven and earth. What? Why am I called a Christian? Why should I pretend of being a Christian? Why should I be ashamed of praying to God? This is my platform. And generally, it is platform for every genuine Breji person. So when you come here, you join the studio. If you want to pray first, you pray. If you want to sing, you sing. God said we should always give thanks to him in every situation. Are we the owner of the world? If we are the owner, why do we then die? Why do we die? Ndewo NK. Thank you so much. Thank you, my people. I love you all and will always do so. What we are preaching on this platform is about freedom. And freedom is nothing but love. Because you give freedom to those you love. And you sit on people's freedom because you are a hater. We are not haters. We Biafrans, we love life. We love our fellow human being. We live communal lives. We don't turn our back on our people, on our brothers, on our sisters. We work together. That's why we are able to know when somebody is sabotaging. When you are no longer loving your people, it will be obvious that you have turned to a saboteur. Because we humans, God have told us, love your neighbor as you love yourself. What are we talking about? I do not give a damn what anybody think about my religious belief. Yes. So, Biafrans, what is trending now is that Tinubu wants to recruit soldiers. And they say that nobody is coming forth for that recruitment, that they will start conscripting soldiers. Where are their soldiers? Let me tell you the little I know, because I know somebody that is in the army. You know what they do? I'm saying this to Biafra youths. Agụụ na-egbugodu gị ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ịbakwa na amị, ịbakwa ififu iwelu. Ifefa na-eme bụ fa recruit sie unu, fekpolu unu jee gwa unu ebe unu ga-eje, either na Kano or Kaduna or Sokoto or Sambisa na Borno State, anywhere. For where the military not there, their own Boko Haram, the ISWAP, the ISIS, the Lakurawa, so many terrorist group. For Guafanunu Nabia. And on the Ninesi South, Southeast and Southwest, and some Benue people. Falwe Bawa, a wolf, only in Kana Alaji, English Alaji. The guy na report ife niile etu esi egbu ndị amị. Ọ na report ya. I will look for his latest video nke o mee yesterday. Ka m gosi unu. Onye Igbo na-abakwa amị. Gwakwa ndị be unu ebe ego gị dị. So that mgbe ị ga-anwụ ka fa jee lie ya bụ ego. Ma ọ bụ na ị nwere ego. Maka na Nigeria fa drug kwa line ebe unu bụ ndị Southeast, ebe akụnụba unu ga-ejelu. They have drawn line for you people, man unu amaro. Politically, fa na draw kwala unu line. So unu nwa bụ ndị na-esofa nke onye fụrụ ya welu. This our brother here, Okocha Marcel. Unu ga-anụ ife okwu about this recruitment. And ife Tinubu je eme ife a maka na ndị Yoruba befa fa na-adụ ya nnọọ aka n'ukwu. Ndewo Kalu, thank you for joining us. Ka ndị America wee believe na fa na-recruit ndị amị ga-eje chụba ndị terrorist na-egbu Christians. Asị is all false. They are recruiting you people ka fa wee gbuchapụ unu. So my people, what I'm going to talk about now, we have thanked God for keeping Onyendu's life, for keeping our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and for guiding and protecting our APM, Mazi Ogenkere, and Butuzo. Kita, ka anyị banyezia na other current affairs. Maka na ụmụ ba ya da anụ ife. Ndị ba ya da anụ ife. Onye join na army ndị Fulani. Fa ga-egbu unu because your surname na agwafa ABC. Felix here all the names. And the military will obey the last command. Obey before complain. Anywhere Sigiji as a military man, you have no choice. So do not join. Do yourself a favor and do not join them. Oh, Kamasikwalu Nokwa. Before playing this video,
mandates the military, the police to recruit more 20,000 in addition to the 30,000 they wanted to recruit. So the police and the army will be recruiting 50,000. In another twist, in the same day, Nigerian Senate have taken another step to making sure that banditry, kidnapping, or armed robbery, all those things will now be regarded as a terrorism activity. So they will be called terrorists, and it carries a death sentence. But I want to tell you something that is most shocking, because this is not the purpose of this video. Now, I am afraid right now, because if you have been following me, I'm not bragging, but it seems that I am like 6 months ahead of something, because if I say something now, save the video. Next 6 months, you will see the video. About 5 months ago, thereabout, that was in April, May. It's even more than 5 months. I made a video. I could remember that Like the comment section of the video, people were even telling me, you don't know what you are saying. You will just carry camera and say what you like. And what did I say? I said that there will be a recruitment that is going to happen in this country this year. And in this recruitment, that Boko Haram, the bandits, or these terrorists, that they are going to mobilize their people to go and buy from and enter directly into the army. So this, a lot of people have forgotten about that, and we have allowed that to rest because people did not believe when I made that statement. So I just, came to Facebook. That was in the afternoon. I opened my Facebook to say I saw this news that Boko Haram suspects found on army police recruitment list. Ex House of Rep Deputy Speaker. Boko Haram suspect found on army police recruitment list. Ex-Rep Deputy Speaker. Understand? So at this moment, are you going to say I am wrong for what I told you just for free 6 months ago? The only question I was expecting people to ask is, how were you able to know this? That was the question I was expecting. But people were on the comment section trying to say you don't know what you are saying, this and that. I imagine some people even come out to be calling me, all those names. But it doesn't make sense. You understand? Like, nobody is above mistake, but I will be the last person that will come out online to say what I don't know. Any mistake you see me, maybe I made a mistake in reporting, know that a newspaper reported that, and I will come out to tell you explicitly that this information was taken from this newspaper. And if that newspaper is wrong, that is where I will be wrong. Do you understand me? So if what I told you about 6 months ago and today a deputy speaker House of Representatives is making the same statement, you people should understand that it is not only through repentant Boko Haram system that they are using to induct them into the army, but these people are ahead of so many people in Nigeria. In fact, they play Tinubu this game. They don't play Tinubu this game. This is a very big game. They played him. They played him now. Tinubu want to act. He wanted to act as president now. He declared a national emergency on security. He asked the military police, recruit more, all the whole NYSC camp. He said they will turn them into police and military recruitment exercise to train people. So he want to act as president. But this is a very big punch on his face. That these people you want to train now, they are Boko Haram members. Part of them are bandits. Part of them are ISWAP. They want.
Yes, as the direct reporter of this program, my people, I have to speak up. We have about 12 people watching online, and many of you at the comment section. Thank you so much all for joining me. Biafrans, we must speak up. Why Bola Tinubu, the president of Zoo, is doing all this is to impress Americans, to show them that he is doing something. It's a lie. Tinubu cannot do without the command of Sultan of Sokoto. And they are fighting tooth and nail because they say that Boko Haram, ISWAP, ISIS are their own freedom fighters. But the freedom fighters of Biafrans are terrorists. How come? So we are telling the people of the world what they do. When they come, they will recruit Boko Haram into the army. And those Boko Harams are those ones who kill soldiers from the south. They kill the soldiers from the south. Americans, Europe, the whole world, China, Asia, you should all know that the man ruling Nigeria is not an honest man. He's a man that forged his certificate. He's a man that is facing drug charges in America. He is the man that is doing money laundering. And his vice is the one who formed Boko Haram with the late Buhari. They are deceiving the world, but they cannot deceive us. We Biafrans, we are too smart for them. That's why they are not letting us go. That's why anything they hide, we bring it to the world. This other reporter from YouTube. He is a Biafran as well, though he doesn't work under Breji. But the Breji media will tell you the truth. We give you authentic information. Boko Haram, look at this man here. He said that Boko Haram members, armed robbers, found on army police recruitment list. Ex-deputy speaker Ways, this very man. They know what is going on. You cannot keep robbing Peter to pay Paul. There is another military man who is a Yoruba man from the same background as Tinubu, the president of the zoo. I will show you his video and you will listen to him. They are all working together. They are Boko Haram. They are all Boko Haram. Islamization agenda is what they are guiding and fighting to protect. Yes, they are fighting to protect that. So, Biafrans, let us listen to this man. As Nigeria media fail to bring all these things out, we will continue to bring it out. Biafrans, remember that why we are telling you all this is to let you understand that Nigeria is not giving up on terrorism. And we want to live. The only thing that will propel us to our destination is our Ejema and Eje. And if you go to our www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org, you will see the donate template there. And you will click on it. The icon, I mean to say. The donation icon. You will click on it and donate and donate and donate. We must leave Nigeria. All this rigmarole is just for them to Islamize the whole country and to wage war against those who want to leave. Odudu ones, they want to leave. They do want to leave. And they were fighting very hard to leave. But you know what? It is the survival of the fittest. Now, because their brother is the president, which is Tinubu, they stopped, they calmed down. Wait until Tinubu loses election. You will see Oduduwas we want to leave. We are not in that category. We have been fighting since 1967 that we want to leave Nigeria. And this time around, we are on our way out. Nothing is going to stop Biafra from leaving Nigeria. Never. It will never happen. So listen to this man.
For the past 35 years, it has always been the case. Our problem is religion. And social-cultural. I mean, people will expect me to come here and start talking about kinetics, about operation and so on. I've been an operational commander all my life. I've commanded warships, I've commanded troops, I've commanded men outside Nigeria and so on. But I'm not going to come to your station to discuss kinetics. The problem is not kinetics. In 2017, 2016, I'm always a member of the Security and Intelligence Brief at the Defense Headquarters. I said the center of gravity of Boko Haram and insurgency in Nigeria are the sponsors of that program. It was beyond us. Because the job we need to do is kinetics. Fight, destroy places, resolve issues. Yep. But we cannot resolve issue of sponsors of Boko Haram that were in Buhari's government, that we know them.
When you say we, who
I was in the military intelligence. And the defense headquarters staff that I work with, they know. And that was why we couldn't pursue that aspect that could have resolved that problem. Because you need to arrest people. And recently, 400 people were gathered as sponsors of Boko Haram. Why is it that government has refused to try them? You remember this Boko Haram issue started since 2012.
Yeah.
And I was in the military intelligence that time. We arrested those people. It is my organization that actually conducts interrogation and interview. And they mention names. I mean, I can't come on the air and start mentioning names of people that are presently in government now that I know. Presently in government. That the boys that we arrested mentioned. Some of them are governors now. Some of them are in the Senate. Some of them are in Aso Rock. Why should a government try to cause this kind of embarrassment and insecurity to the sense of what happened yesterday? And the solution I gave them in 2017, because when I identified the center of gravity for General Lonshokin, and they couldn't pursue it, because some of them were ministers. And what I'm saying now, the Department of State Services are listening to me. They know them.
Yeah. You know, Commodore.
So the solution I gave them was that if we can't pursue the policy strategic level, because the people that we need to talk to are also, going to be difficult to deal with. I said what they should do now is to conduct two things. We should buy blimps. The blimps are not UAVs. They are not drones. Blimps are equipment that can fly up to 10,000 feet, 30,000 feet, static if you want, mobile if you want, and they carry a lot of payload. We saw them in Afghanistan. We saw them in Kenya. This will be something that can give us real-time intelligence, and we can know where these bandits or terrorists.
Yes, my people, you have all heard what he's explaining. They are talking about those who are sponsoring this terrorism, those who are bringing the people that Gumi, the cleric Gumi, is calling bandit. He doesn't want to use the word terrorist because of that law that they amended in 2022. Onyendu was abducted. When you keep connecting this thing, you will see that these bandit supporters and the terrorist supporters, they think that we watching them or people within Nigeria, that they are fools. They are not. People are not, human beings, we are not fools. Nobody is a fool. That bandit, he said that they should be calling them, has no bearing with the law, but terrorism. So they use Terrorism Prevention Act 2022 to decide Onyendu's case with the ones that has already been repealed. That's what Omotosho used. That's why Gumi said they should not call them terrorists, that they should call them bandits. So you cannot go to the Constitution of Nigeria and find out anywhere that they called bandits in the Criminal Prevention Act or Terrorism Prevention Act. These people, they think that we are all fools. But I thank God that the congressman called Riley Moore, said that they are all lying. They've known them. They lie a lot. So my people, what this man is explaining, when they asked him, he said, no, we are not fighting kinetic war. Let me read out for you here. He said, kinetic wars refers to military conflicts involving direct physical force, such as using conventional weapons like guns, missiles, and bombs. So he said that they are not fighting kinetic war. That he has suggested for government to buy drones, equipment like that, that will locate the people they are looking for, which are the terrorists. But they refused because the Sokoto Caliphate have said that they do not want anybody to touch their freedom fighter. That Boko Haram, ISWAP, Lakurawa are their freedom fighters. And this man was a commander in the army before he retired. Fortunately or unfortunately, he's a Yoruba man. So as he is here exposing everything, nobody will touch him. But if he dares to be an Igbo man in Nigeria, giving all this information out, they will go and arrest him. And they say that he's inciting terrorism. That's what they would have done. Yes. Yes. Okay, he is one of those. Well, they are all fighting for their pocket. Stomach infrastructure, that's what they are. They are all political obituaries. We should mourn them. They are all dead. They have sold their souls to the devil. But what he is saying is for Biafrans. I'm using it to warn Biafra children that wants to join the army. Let's continue to listen to our brother, Marcel.
Want to buy from. They want to be part of it. And this ex-deputy speaker is now telling you that they are on the list of the recruitment. Wanted people. What about people who are not wanted? Do you know there are a lot of them? They are not wanted, but they are in the society. They are not wanted. They are part of the Boko Haram, just that they have not discovered them. Such a person will go and buy from. See, Tinubu is wasting his precious time and he's just destroying Nigeria. I suggested that I don't believe in Nigeria will work. But I suggested that Tinubu should step on toes, even though his name is among, release the names of terror sponsors.
He said he does not believe in Tinubu. Who is Tinubu to these terrorist sponsors? Those who sponsor terrorism, they don't. When they are meeting or holding their meeting, they don't involve Tinubu. Tinubu is just a figurehead to them. I am telling you that the person ruling Nigeria since 1960 is always the Sultan of Sokoto. Anyone called vice or president or head or tail or middle or left, right, and center is just there as just a figurehead, as a puppet, because you will do what they tell you. Tinubu is just now. Let me tell you, people, from Tinubu's body language, if Tinubu knew what he has seen now in presidency, he would have preferred to retire as a governor. Though the opportunity he has is to put his brothers in all the strategic positions that he wants and allow them to steal money as much as they could, because that is the modus operandi of Nigeria presidential class. And the politicians, all of them, they are all thieves. Fela called them national thief. That's what they are. They are all thieves, criminals, liars.
Do you know why he can't release it? What happened that brought bandits to Nigeria? What brought bandits to Nigeria was the AC of Tinubu, Shomonledem, the CPC of Buhari and those people. They joined together and formed APC. They now brought close to 1 million of this Fulani militia they call bandits. And after they brought them, they did not hide it. They came to national television. They were bragging that they used it to remove Jonathan. So the mess today now, they are asking him release the names of those people who are sponsoring terrorists. This let's release. You're not going to let them release now. You go release person when they're close to you, go release it. So this is Nigeria is in a very confusing state. When I mean a very confusing state, people who are sponsoring the insecurity are there.
They are in a confused state because our God will never let them know peace until one, they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Two, release Mazi Simon Ekpa. Three, allow Biafrans to go. That's why God used Moses and Aaron to tell Pharaoh, let my people go. You see all those plagues that befall Egypt, that is their own plague now in Nigeria. And finally, Biafrans will go. So my people, no matter what you do, try and donate towards this Biafra movement. You know how many years it took the children of Israelites to leave Egypt. I think this is our own. Now they are holding our Moses and our Aaron. What are we going to do? Fall back on your Ejema and Eje to support our current leader. God will always provide a leader for us. Our current leader is Mazi Ogenkere. He is the one leading us now. And that gentleman is not leading us wrongly. He is hitting the nail at the head. So nobody will say, oh, what you have been doing, is there any progress? Of course there is progress. What has been trending and is still trending is the CPC, country of particular concern, designation of Nigeria. Who has done that before, if not Biafrans? And they are busy fighting our Elias, the lobbyists. Why? Because they know that we are beating them below the belt. So support our current leader with Ejema and Eje. That is our only solution right now. You have heard that man, Commodore Olawumi. He said that they can't use kinetics because it will not solve the problem. It will not solve the problem. Kinetics will not solve the problem. And you all know that when our PM was here, you can understand that our people are on their guerrilla warfare because they are fighting us. Nobody knew it until our APM started going to Americans to inform the Americans that Biafrans, as a predominant Christian worshippers, we are dying silently and nobody knows it. That was when America started talking about Biafra, about Christians. And now everybody is benefiting from it. Just like Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was ringing bell to you people, Fulani is coming, Fulani is coming. But nobody knew it. I know that most of you would like to turn back the hand of time so that you will get prepared. But don't worry, people of River State, they are preparing. I don't know, sometimes I'm scared of showing some video because of Facebook. I would have shown you people where one of them was showing gun in River State. And they are combing out all those marauders they sent there. You know what they want is to round the whole Nigeria up. But it will never work for them. I know that Muslims took over Syria and Turkey, which was formerly Christian countries. But you see Nigeria, that will be the last place that they will lay their hands on. They are trying, but they will fail. They will fail.
Release their name. If you get mine, release their name. Why they did not arrest them on September 15, 2021? September 15, 2021. Go and check it. United Arab Emirates released names of terror sponsors, and the names was flooded on national newspapers. September 15, 2021. Go and check it. Up to today, they did not do what, try those people. Why? Because there is an underlying issue. The people in government are the ones who are making transactions through them. This is a very big game.
Are you people not surprised that all these things happening? You can never hear Shetima talk. He is walking on the ground. He is walking, you can never hear him talk. He is walking on the ground with his caliphate command. Tinubu is just a figurehead and the man is confused. He is confused. Bayo Onanuga is just there. Like, waiting man go do. I know I go support my oga no matter what. But they are just floating. They are floating. You see these jihadists and their sponsors. They are at it again, my people. Let no Biafra youth join zoo military. They will just buy you overnight. They will buy you. Let me look for that very information. Let me look for it because I have here. Listen to this guy.
2025. That is day before yesterday. Nigerians! So on Saturday, being the 22nd of November 2025, that is day before yesterday, around 1 p.m. in the afternoon, for inside Sabon Sara. Sabon Sara is a village in the Darazo local government area of Bauchi State. In the afternoon around 1 p.m. Fulani and farmers were having clash. You know, get. Then the police now went there to intervene in that Sabon Sara village inside Darazo local government area of Bauchi State. Unknown to the police, say the Fulanis don't lay ambush for them. Immediately the police put head. 5 of our policemen down. They unalive 5 officers. See 5 of our policemen, see their pictures. Although the police, they say they buy so many Fulanis, they buy them, but I never see their dead body. I never see their bodies.
You see?
I never see them. Now only our policemen body I don't see, which I posted it on my Telegram. If you are not following my Telegram, you are missing. Go there and see for yourself. There are things I cannot post here, Nigerians. There are videos I get I cannot post here because of policy. Go to my Telegram. The link is in my comment section here. If you are watching.
So, you have seen that. Go and join the military and you will see. And for those of you who kept saying, oh, that there is no genocide, listen to this
Mr. President of the
lawmaker.
Senate, distinguished colleagues, our nation is bleeding. Insecurity has pushed Nigerians to their limits, and every failure to act is a betrayal of the mandate we swore to uphold. If we cannot end insecurity in this country, then we must not continue with normal legislative business. We must, as a matter of national urgency, shut down every non-essential activity of the National Assembly and focus entirely on restoring peace and protecting our citizens. The people did not send us here to sit in comfort while they live in fear. If we cannot provide security, then we have no moral right to proceed as if all is well. We must act now, decisively, boldly, and without excuse. Mr. President of the Senate, distinguished colleagues, our nation is bleeding. Insecurity has pushed Nigerians to their limits, and every failure to act is a betrayal of the mandate we swore to uphold. If we cannot end insecurity in this country, then we must not continue with normal legislative business. We must, as a matter of national urgency, shut down every non-essential activity of the National Assembly and focus entirely on restoring peace and protecting our citizens. The people did not send.
Yes. For the benefit of those who are watching online, they are now 45 in number. Please Remember to click the like button, share the message so that it goes viral, and subscribe to Betty4 TV if you haven't. These are the lawmakers in the House of Assembly and House of Senate. They are the lawmakers. They make the law. And they are the ones saying that their country, Nigeria, is bleeding. So when we are talking here, it's not as if we are fabricating stories or we are saying things that are unfounded. You can see one of them speaking by himself that Nigeria is bleeding. Nigeria is bleeding. Yes. Yes. And he said that they placed bounty on his head. Oh, this English Alaji. He said that they placed bounty on his head because he's also a runaway soldier. He retired and ran away. So that's why he follows them. And his colleagues always give him intel. So he's well informed. So what this man is saying makes a whole lot
Us
of
here
sense.
to sit in comfort while they live in fear. If we cannot provide security, then we have no moral right to proceed as if all is well. We must act now, decisively, boldly, and without excuse. Mr. President of the Senate, distinguished colleagues, our nation is bleeding. Insecurity has pushed Nigerians to their limits, and every failure to act is a betrayal of the mandate we swore to uphold. If we cannot end insecurity in this country, then we must not continue with normal legislative business. We must, as a matter of national urgency, shut down every non-essential activity of the National Assembly and focus entirely on restoring peace and protecting our citizens. The people did not send us here to sit in comfort while they live in fear.
Yes, Biafrans, you will all understand that while we hate to talk about Nigeria, we should also remember that this Biafra we are talking about, our people are still trapped in Nigeria. So whenever we show videos like this, we are not upgrading Nigeria, we are bringing them to the world, because one of the senators, the lawmakers, is here telling the world that Nigeria is bleeding. Nigeria is bleeding. And they are sitting here in comfort while the people that they are representing are all dying. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, my brother. Do you want to talk to Biafrans?
Yes,
Okay.
sorry.
We are on a program. Go ahead. You are on speaker.
Okay, sorry, I'm at work. I might not be able to talk louder. I don't know you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
can hear me
They are
well.
hearing. Biafrans,
Okay.
one of our brothers wants to talk to you. Go ahead.
I beg. We can speak for broken.
Go on. Go on. Go on.
Okay. Yeah, me, I be Yoruba person. You understand?
Hey,
I be
yeah.
Yoruba person.
Yes.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, I can't wait for Nigeria to divide in the seconds.
Yes.
My sister. And if I have the power now, I will divide Nigeria immediately. Will nobody? In fact, I don't care if Nigeria become America tomorrow. Make it better pass America tomorrow. I don't feel way to divide them immediately. Just for you to know how that country is. I hear one news today. One guy bring come say these terrorists they go attack Sokoto. Wetin come my mind na Nnamdi Kanu. Na Nnamdi Kanu come my mind. That man no do anything. That man na just seriously. I don't know the kind of woman be where that man be for Igbo. But for me as a Yoruba man, that man be like a Yoruba man to me.
Yes, we are brothers and
Yoruba
sisters.
man to me. Because waiting that man they fight for. Now the only people who go dey against Nnamdi Kanu, I dey tell you today, my sister, the only people who go dey against Nnamdi Kanu for Nigeria, we go dey against them. One, it go be Yoruba, we be say maybe in mama na Fulani,
Yes.
or in papa na Fulani. One side na Yoruba, one side na Fulani.
Yes.
Secondly, is either any Igbo we dey against Kanu. Is either Fulani be one of him papa or be one of him mama.
You are correct.
Igbo people don't know.
Yes. We know them. We know them.
You understand? The third people, now the Fulani themselves, the Northerners themselves.
Yes.
And those three people, now you go talk, so what thing can they do? No be the right thing. I no care if Kanu talk, say, buy anybody, we won't buy you. Do this to people, I don't care because you they can't kill me. You dey expect make I fold my hand? You don't go expect make I fold my hand down. Wetin the man they talk yesterday, no be they happen today.
Oh.
Wetin Kanu they talk yesterday, no be they happen today.
I wonder.
I dey cry inside. If not say you hear Yoruba, the day wey they sentence Kanu, I call on one of my sister program. We be whether you know she dey do Yoruba Nation today, they call am Shoye Koribe Queen.
The girl wey wear white, wey perforate her nose.
I no can know whether I no fit describe her for, but
she wear white dress. I watch am.
One guy called inside that day. That guy, a Yoruba guy. He called inside. As he called, when they talk, he dey happy. Say, hey, thank God. If you see the way, we be almost 10 for that page that day. Now, in fact, I'm going to tell you, I think it's not only me go rain calls on top that guy that day. The whole 10 of us we did there, we delayed the way we put that program. We rain calls on top that guy. Say, forget say you be Yoruba, God will punish your generation.
And so,
this man do, no kill my people again. Na bad thing to talk. No kill my people again. You don't become crime for Nigeria. Okay, more gonna kill us they go. Then gonna go tell us we'll be good people then. And they don't know what they want. They're not gonna be Fulani as they kill us for Kwara, they kill us for Benue, they kill us for Enugu. Maybe they kill us, they go, then we'll be good people.
now so.
I beg, the only thing where I can just talk for a year, we say, you see these people, my sister, and all Igbo wey dey hear me. If you get this message very well, you see these Fulanis, since anything they don't call say Nigeria, don't they? Now they are the way their British forefather teach them, not to divide and rule.
Yes.
They say their secrets don't they leak. Nobody they fear them again.
Yes.
Now Buhari and Pantami and waiting be name. The Minister of Justice, that one will be brushed it. I don't forget in the Malami.
Is it Malami and Gumi?
Yeah, and Gumi. They go carry Kanu for Kenya. They bring and come. When they bring and come, they no fit try am. You see the trap where they set and say, no worry, we go give Yoruba, make Yoruba come try am. Then carry am come. They set am up for Tinubu. Just to make sure, say, there's scatter because we and Igbos, Yoruba and Igbos, they fight for this. We fight for the same cause.
Yes.
So we won't come out for Nigeria, my sister. Now, two of us, they talk, so we won't come out to Nigeria. The other people no talk. So this time around, them put them say, make Yoruba people, yes, please. Them put them say, make Yoruba people sign, make Yoruba people send Kanu to prison. so that it go be say the Igbos could they start to defeat Yorubas. I mean, before me, if I understand that, my sister, it took me like 2-3 days because I did thank you. I did look and say, why this man go sentence coming? What did the man do? What did the man do?
You know what they are doing? They are distracting us, but they can't succeed. They want to distract us, and Fulani, because they are about 13 million in the whole zoo. They are always knocking people's head together. So if you allow yourself to be deceived, you will blame yourself, because you will reap the fruit of your labor.
Seriously, it take me like 3 days before I start to gather say, come. Why this man, even the man with the sentence Kano, I look the video. You go see the man no get any reason to sentence that.
Yes.
That angel.
He couldn't even read out sensible grounds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He no fit read them out. Now they look and say, it be like say this man dey under something. Something dey where they tell this man say, nah, like this one make you do am. Even the man will do the thing. When he talk self, he just be like maybe he take something.
Yes.
But I just look at him and say, why? I can't blame him. Say why he no talk? Say he no fit do this case. Make a resign, come out, leave him. Why you come be saying like your mom? Make if you resign, you come out and bring another person. That one resign as be saying like you later they will bring their own full and make it complete one.
Yes. So my brother,
demand for that.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, man.
So
Biafra will stand by the grace of God.
Yes.
God go do am. We don't go suffer like this forever.
Amen.
We go stand because we won't live normal life like people. The countries where we dey as they live life like human being. But people where they don't match us together, we won't live like animal. Then they there, we say we don't want to live with them again.
Yes.
They say they won't put us, make we live like animal.
No, we can't.
We no go agree. No.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. God bless you.
And you too. I will save your number. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Bye.
So, my people, you have heard what our Yoruba brother told us, that he is not with all these people. So, I know Onyendu was even in alliance with Professor Kintoye and Mr. Adams, so, and Koiki, before he was abducted. I know it's not every Yoruba that is involved in all this. Chai, I missed this call. I will call them later.
Mr. President of the Senate, distinguished colleagues, our nation is bleeding. Insecurity has pushed Nigerians to their limits, and every failure to act is a betrayal of the mandate we swore to uphold. If we cannot end insecurity in this country, then we must not continue with normal legislative business.
Yes, you have all heard it. This is what we are saying. This is what we are preaching. Betrayal of the mandate they uphold, or they swore to uphold. They are always betraying. So, Biafrans, today's program is basically dependent on informing Biafran youths not to join Nigeria and zoo military, because you will always be the target.
Game. Tinubu cannot act decisively. Yes. He can't act decisively. Now, terrorists were mocking him that they said they rescued students, but they came to negotiate with them. Like, how do we get here? They negotiated with people who adopted those students, like settling them, and the ammunition remain with them, giving them money to go and kidnap another people. You still come and negotiate? Is this the kind of country you people want to run? Is this the best you want for your generation? Not about you. You know, one problem I have with black man is that they don't think about their children and children's children. They think about themselves. They are okay, no problem. They don't think that with my family, my children, will they have a place to call their home tomorrow? Will they have a place to call their own or their home tomorrow? This is a very tragic something happening. I told you people, these people will flood. See, there is nothing you can do. These people will flood the police and the military. I am saying this. I, Okochapi myself, is telling you this. And so many of them who are not suspected, okay, they just discovered suspected Boko Haram and bandits name, right? No problem. What about the people who are not suspected? What about the people who are not suspected that they have recruited? As they announce this recruitment, I am seeing the wave, how these terrorists are trying to mobilize even people from Niger to enter.
Yes. Ndị be anyị, us, only us, only we Biafrans bụ ndị adịrọ politically inclined, and unu ga-akwụsị ya. You have to learn how to keep things. Invest your knowledge, invest whatever you know into your children's future. Yes, Chukwudi, Nigeria is gone, but are we going to go with Nigeria? No. Hello, my sister Eukaria. Thank you for joining. Ndewo, ụtụtụ ọma, my sister. What we are talking about here is that Biafra youth should not join the army. Fegbusigo ụmụaka ndị be anyị. Unu ajoinikwa na ndị army a, unu ajoinikwa na Nigeria military. Fa ga-ebulu unu je bunye n'aka ndị Boko Haram. Fegbusisie unu. Do not join their military. Do not join their army. Do not join their police. Fa ga-egbusisikwa unu. I just showed here English Alaji. Ọkwa ndị polisi ka ọ sị na egburu ife a. 5 of them. Unu na-afụ ya. So, my people, you don't have to join the military. You don't have to join. Look at another man in the House of Senate.
The judge who our brother has been jailed for life, and the judge who jailed him saw before him what you are distracting me. The judge who jailed him, or Motosho, saw things before him that made him to jail him for life. Good enough. But Mr. President has the greatest opportunity now. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm a lawmaker. I'm not a lawmaker. I'm not a judge. I'm a lawmaker. What I am saying today, that Mr. President
Leader, please.
Mr. President today has the greatest opportunity.
You see the kind of people that any human being would expect us to live with. The man is talking and they're all distracting him. And this is House of Rep, where elderly men who are over 30 years, over 30 years, are working as healthy, mentally stable human beings. They are distracting him because they don't want him to voice out what he was about to say, which relates to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Fulanis don't want to hear about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but Gumi, a Fulani man, is there, giving all manner of threats. Malami is there, giving his own threats. El Rufai is there. Garuba is there. Shetima is there. Fulani people. My people, are we going to allow the Fulanis to force themselves into our truth? And the answer is no. That is why we are clamoring at Biafrans to continue to donate. Our website is at the foot of this studio, www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. Use it to make your donation generously, because you can see that even in the House of Rep, there is no order. Matured men behave like animals. We Biafrans, we are not, that is not our orientation. We are people that work in a very coordinated manner. I know we are not politically inclined, but we have to force ourselves to act like politicians, because when Biafra comes, we are going to politicize and control our nation and make it work. Everybody is busy talking about business. Think like these people. Think like them. All they want to do is to force themselves down our throat, to Fulanize us, to Islamize us, and everybody is just pretending as if nothing is happening. A great thing is coming. It is here already. How do we resolve it? Ejema and Eje should be your weapon.
Opportunity as a very courageous person that today I know that
Point of order.
the councils to Mazi Kalu has not gone for appeal. We are not appealing today. We are demanding today that within the ambit of law of these 60, 90 days, he has not gone
Point
to
of
court.
order.
For Mr. President to give him a pardon and release Nnamdi Kanu to us. His name is Honorable George Ozodinobi. I represent the good people of Unjikoka and Ochadunukofia Federal Constituency. I'm from Anambra State. Mine is a short one. I want to speak to the sovereignty of this country, of which we have gradually lost. As a child, I can beat my chest today that I'll be one of the few here standing that saw war as a child. What is happening in Nigeria today, especially in the north? Nigeria is at war. We must call it that. We must wage what is happening in the north. Confront it as we are fighting war. I want to speak, Mr. Speaker, on Nigeria as a sovereign nation. The news of the capture of this and summary execution of Brigadier General M. Oba by Aswad really broke my mind. Back to where we stopped. If terrorism can move freely, terrorists can move freely like this, what is sovereign about Nigeria?
Nothing.
Some people were shouting Nigeria is a sovereign nation. We don't need America. We don't need anyone. But Nigeria went to Congo. Nigeria went to Liberia through ECOMOG to help them out. We need help this time.
Yes. You see, this man is a representative from Anambra State to the House of Rep. When he was talking about Onyendu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, they were all disturbing him. But Biafrans, do we really care? We have to keep exposing Nigeria to the world, because about 65 people are now watching. This man is talking about Nigeria shouting, crying, weeping, wailing when Honorable Executive, His Excellency Donald Trump, told Nigeria that they are coming to save Christians by going after Boko Haram. They all started saying, oh, we are sovereign nation. Oh, we are this, we are that. Did Nigeria not go to Senegal? Did they not go to all these countries that he mentioned here to fight? And who do they send? Boys from southeast and south. Who do Fulani have? Other than these ones that are going to Futajalon and other African countries to bring in. They used to use people from Benue and Plateau. That's the people that fought the war for them. But now, that Benue and Plateau, you are all watching carefully what Fulanis are doing to them. That's why Onyendu say, go and serve the Fulanis and come back in shame. Fulanis are desperate people. And you treat people like that with desperate measures by voting, that is massively. Today is Thursday already. Tomorrow will be Friday, and next tomorrow is our mega fundraising. Biafrans, time has come for us to act. This is not the time to talk. Enough of talking and not doing anything. When you say a prayer without acting, you are just speaking. You have to pray for something, act upon it, and God will see what he is helping you with. Yes, my brother here said that this is Yoruba and Igbo war, as Fulani cabals have instructed a Yoruba man to convict our brother. Well, it has always been like that. They have always pushed a Yoruba person. They used Babawo to give us 20 pounds. They used Obasanjo to fight and buy our people alongside Murtala Mohammed during the war. They used the same Obasanjo to give Fulani people takia. That's what they did. They have always done that. So, my people, this is a distraction. Nothing will happen to Onyendu. Mind you that they had the opportunity to kill Onyendu in Kenya, but God did not allow them. So, my people, let us listen to this man for a short while and we will move on.
Even if it's coming from Mali, from Chad, from Burkina Faso, we need help. Our children are being molested in the north. Our girls are being molested in the north. We were refugees during Nigerian Biafran war. As a child, I know how my parents suffered to keep me alive for that.
Yes, he knew how his family suffered during Nigeria Biafra war because they brought that war on us. They brought the war on us. Do you people know that this time around is worse than what happened during the war? That is the one that Commander Olawumi called kinetic conventional war, where you have to use missile bomb, aeroplane to bomb people during the war. Now, during the war, people were living in the bush, including my grandmother. But you can no longer live in the bush now. But they are getting it woto woto. Go and see what they did to them in Port Harcourt, Iguacha. Ndị ụmụ okorobịa pụtara there wee gbafa gwogwo n'Iguacha. So right now, it is not easy, but the only way we can make it easy for ourselves is Ejema and Eje. Those two weapons, your Ejema and your Eje, is what you will use in fighting back. So, fellow Biafrans that are listening to this, remember that we are not going to fight two wars now. We already have the Fulani war. This one they have brought now about Onyendu. we know how to fight it. And the Jema and the J will be our weapon.
3 years. But let us tell ourselves the truth. What kind of sovereignty allows terrorists to capture and kill a whole general like a common criminal? Because if terrorists can cross our borders at will, enter our villages at will, ambush military convoys at will, take entire town.
Did you hear that? Ambush military convoys at will. Let him repeat that. So that any Igbo boy or man who wants to go and join military that Tinubu is calling for, because Tinubu, they will tell him what to do as the president, and he will come out and say it. Let's listen to this man again.
Our borders at will, enter our villages at will, ambush military convoys at will.
Have you heard it? Ambush military convoys at will. That is those people from the south. That's how they will make sure that they are reducing your number. Because all those military convoys that they ambush at will are the ones from the south. Fulani does not have anybody. The only one they have are these militias. They go to other parts of Africa to bring all their Fulani brothers, because it is war between Nigeria and Fulanis. And now, extensively, they want to finish Biafrans, but God will not let them do that. Fulanis want to claim Nigeria. Maybe they will rename the country when they finally win them hands down.
Take entire towns at will, and now capture a brigadier general. Then what exactly are we protecting with this so-called sovereignty? Is this sovereignty when terrorists are the ones controlling forests, highways, and communities? Is this sovereignty when commanders are killed and everyone stays silent?
You know, they talked about their sovereignty when President Trump said that he's coming to save Christians. They say, oh, we are sovereign nation. That's what this man is asking the Senate President Akpabio. Are we sovereign nation, but we cannot help ourselves from the hands of the Fulanis? A sovereign nation where a brigadier general who may not be a Fulani man will be killed by terrorists, and the sovereign nation cannot do anything about it. Biafrans, we are good to go. Make your donation towards this freedom fight. Make it generously. Do not allow anybody to chase after you. You should make it your priority and know that these people, that they are not resting. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ ka m kọwatakwala unu ife nwoke a na-ekwu. Nwoke a bụ onye Anambra nọ na House of Rep. Ọ na-agụpụtalụ President Akpabio bụ President of the Senate President. Ọ na-agụpụtala ya, o bụ ụzọ wee jụọ ya, ebe unu na pardon criminals, why na unu ama pardon Maazị Nnamdi Kanu? Because na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nwelu 90 days from 20th of this month e pronounce na ọ ga-aga mkpọrọ nke ndụ. Nya ọ ga-anọ n'ime ụlọ mkpọrọ wee nwụọ. Ifugie na ndụ ya niile na ọ ga-eje mkpọrọ, life jail. Enyiye 90 days. Nwoke a wee na-asị na fama echekwa that 90 days na a ga-enye pardon etu esi wee nye ndị ọzọ. Nwoke a wee na-agụpụta alfa etu Fulani si wee na-egbusisi onye ọbụla, mana fanwa si na fa bụ sovereign nation. Ị bụ sovereign mana ị nwere ike iji that your sovereignty wee protect your citizens, because unu bụ ndị Biafra, anyị niile ka nọ under Nigeria. Onya ka fa ji awa anya niile afa na awa. Mana anyị na-ayọ unu ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, soro na anyị mee this donation ọkwa every Saturday, and ọ bịaga abịa nwanne echi bụ our mega fundraising day. Biafrans, please donate for your freedom, because Nigeria terrorist group formed by Shetima and Buhari, Malami and Patami, and the Sultan of Sokoto, fasting on the na fighting for their own freedom, because factually iji Nigeria wee mee ebe ndị Fulani niile nọ n'Africa ga-abịa nwee ọgbakọ wee bilude o ifefa ja fight ka fa islamize anyị. By the time fa ga-abịa settles ya, fa na-akazi their religion, and unu ga-esofa wee na-aka the religion. Ife a bụ their plan, mana Chukwu ga-awụ fa n'ala. O ife m si ka m kọwala unu. Ife nwanne anyị nwoke ahụ from Ọka, Anambra State. Ife ọ na-akọwa na this house of rep, ebe fa na-anọ alụ alụmani, na-eme mpụ, na-eli ego tosili bụ for the whole nation. Ọ bụrụ few people na-eli.
And our children out of school. We opposed the US when they wanted to help Nigeria destroy terrorists. We shouted, don't interfere, don't touch our sovereignty. But what is left is to protect when terrorists already operate like a government inside a government, a country that cannot secure its land, is not sovereign.
Yes.
It is vulnerable. This is a personal opinion. A country where terrorists can humiliate military is not sovereign. It is under siege. A country that refuses international help while soldiers die is not sovereign. It is stubborn to its own destruction. If a general can fall like this, then all of us are naked. This is not time for pride. Take entire towns at will and now capture a brigadier general. Then what exactly are we protecting with this so-called sovereignty? This is not a time for pride. This is not a time for ego. This is time to ask, what is sovereignty? What if it cannot save a single life of a Nigerian? Truly, a country of particular concern. As an opposition, I'm standing here to say that, Mr. President, I've observed over time since 99, he's a very courageous person. That's why in 99 in Lagos, I voted for him to be a governor. And I also saw his courage when, a minute after being sworn in, he removed all his subsidy.
My people, a man talking like this is definitely a man under siege. Anybody praising Tinubu does not know what he is saying. But they are all under bondage, because he has said everything that is in his mind. He has said what I want to hear. Praising Tinubu is just to cover himself up, because they are all sitting on top of gunpowder. What remains is to ignite it, and it will be blowing off. So they are all scared. They have to paint and color their words so that they will be covered, so that they will not be targeted. I don't blame him. I truly understand him. His heart is bleeding, but he has to cover up by praising Tinubu. There are 4 cardinal points of Tinubu. Has nothing that will make me praise Tinubu. Why did he go there to become the president of terrorist nation? Must he be a president? But it's because he is complicit. He is one of them. He is a Muslim. Yorubas are not originally Muslim. They are all Christians. But some of them converted because of long throat. Long throat, because Fulanis are the ones controlling every mineral resources in Nigeria. That is why Tinubu had so much money that he was the one who sponsored Buhari. So what is he looking for? I will never praise him. I don't need to praise him. What I need to tell you people is that we must continue to fund for us to exit Nigeria. Period. He is now painting his words by praising Tinubu. I don't really buy that.
We passed. We saw his courage. And also, I want to encourage him to extend that his courage. Today, our brother has been jailed for life, and the judge who jailed him saw before him what you are distracting me. The judge who jailed him on Motosho saw things before him that made him to jail him for life. Good enough. But Mr. President has the greatest opportunity now. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm a lawmaker. I'm not a lawmaker. I'm not a judge. I'm a lawmaker. What I am saying today, that Mr. President
Leader.
You see, that's how he got distracted and he's mixing his words. So my people, ugebelugo na mgbagbu o. Ugebelugo na mgbagbu. Let us listen to something else. Yes, my people, I have to stop this here. December 25, the killers came. Biafrans, if you cannot travel from your location for Christmas, please stay and celebrate your Christmas wherever you are. These people, we have intel that they are planning to invade Igbo land during this Christmas time. Those who went to Port Harcourt, Iguacha, first send the Gokwafa to judgment. Ndị nke a batala Owerri early last week. Onwere onye megole anything ije chọpụta ebe fa nọ. So, he says December 25, the killers came. Ọkwa ka m na-amalụ unu, my people, be careful, beware. Be security conscious this December. Please, my people, no celebration. Oh. You have been celebrating Christmas. Be careful. Fulanis are everywhere. They are terrorists. They are everywhere.
If he doesn't want, he can go from there to his house. If he doesn't want, because at the end of the day, the federal government refused to release him. So at that point of that discharge and acquittal in October of 2022, the court became functus officio. So you can no longer hold on that old law. But by the time you saw the judgment from the Motosho's court, it was referring to the 2013 charge. So that became a very, very strong issue against that judgment and against the entire procedure. There are so many other issues.
Personal invitation for your leadership and for your friendship. I'm honored to be back. Psalms 96:14 asks, "Who will rise up for me against the wicked? Who will take a stand for me against evildoers?" Nigeria is facing one of the gravest religious freedom crises in the world. As the former chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Committee on Africa, I have visited and have seen firsthand the direness of the conditions in what is now the deadliest place on earth to be a Christian. They are targeted, displaced, and killed simply for their faith. The ancient plea, "Is there no help for the widow's son?" still echoes today. Since 2019, nearly 17,000 Christians have been killed. In the first 7 months of this year alone, hundreds more were murdered. On June 13th, during the Yellowwater Massacre, more than 280 Christians were slaughtered in a single day. These are not isolated tragedies. but a sustained pattern of religiously motivated violence, often ignored or even enabled by the Nigerian government. Extremist groups like Boko Haram, Fulani militants, and ISIS West Africa attack often without any meaningful intervention from authorities. The lack of response has created an atmosphere of impunity where Christians continue to live in constant threat and fear.
Hello, my brother Solomon. Thank you for joining us. Go on and talk to Biafrans. Hello, Solomon. I think your network is not letting go. Hello, Nsi. Ndewo. Ikomdo. Go on, Solomon.
The United States has previously recognized this crisis. President Trump not only designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern during his first term, but redesignated it again in his second term after President Biden inexplicably removed that designation. Religious persecution is tied to political repression and weakening institutions in Nigeria. Example, the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a clear example. In 2022, Nigeria's Court of Appeal struck down the charges against him and ordered his release. The UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detention has also called for his unconditional release. Yet he remains in solitary confinement, in deteriorating health, and recently had to represent himself in court. Nigeria has signaled that the law is optional and targeting Christians is fair game. Just hours ago this morning, despite the pleas and cries of Nigerian people and many Nigerian lawmakers, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted on all charges. For fiscal year 2025, the U.S. has requested nearly $8 billion for sub-Saharan Africa. But when Americans see political prisoners, judicial defiance, and the slaughter of Christians, they understandably ask as they meet their own struggles, why should our tax dollars support governments that refuse to protect their own people? Is our aid aiding a genocide?
Yes. Let me highlight this once more. What Senate and Congressman John James is saying about Christians. Let me highlight it once more with this video.
For the past
Listen.
35 years, I've served the military intelligence. For the past 35 years, it has always been the case. Our problem is religion.
Have you heard it? This man was a commander. He said that the problem is religion. No doubt. Is religious issue. This is the jihadist agenda, their aim, their objectives, what they want to achieve. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ unu na-efolo ife anyị na-eme. Fasting on religious issues. Solomon, if you are there, please talk. So, or you can call. Just call on the phone and you will speak to Biafrans. Religious issues, which Senator John James is here talking about the killing of Christians and why America designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern.
Fear. The United States must stay engaged and Nigeria must change course now. Mr. Pratt, a direct question. Do you believe, in your professional assessment, that the government of Nigeria has been infiltrated by jihadists?
I do not believe that the government of Nigeria has been infiltrated by jihadists.
Okay, because when you look at the selective influence of the rule of law, one might question if there are any favoritism or looking the other way when groups are being specifically targeted, despite the fact, as my colleague
I'm
Mr. Moore
now
mentioned,
putting
not
you
enforcing the rule of
on a speaker. Talk to Biafrans. Ndewo. Ndewo. Daalụ.
At least ka ihe ka anyị mara ya anyị ndị na-adịghị asụ Igbo ọfụma ka anyị na-adịghị anụ Igbo ọfụma ka anyị nwekwa n'ike mekpata ana m ekene gị na-ekenekwa na onye ọbụla na-ege ntị.
Daalụ.
I'm very happy. Ụmụ Biafra nwanne anyị nwaanyị ọ dịghị ayọ mmadụ ego nri bika ọsọ onye Chukwu tere mmanụ ọ gwagara mma maka ọgwụ ọlụkwa n'ọlụ oyibo ọlụ oyibo lọkwa Naijiria lụsịa n'obodo oyibo lụsịa retaya ọ dịghị achọ ego nri ịhụnanya Chineke gbara ya gburugburu kama ọ na-ayọ onye bịa anyị were anya anyị wee na-atụkwa ihe ọfụ ha nwabụ ndị nọ outside anọgo ebe a bifo a wee nọba anọgo n'azụ bifo a wee dị outside nọdụkwa ana ebe a nọ o kwesịrị ihe ọ na-agala obodo oyibo ihe agbagota na steeti ka ị gbarapụtanụ bịakwa na obodo nke aka gị ebe a mụrụ gị ndị na Chineke ahụ eme mistake. Chineke abụghị onye na-erigurete akshọn ya. So ihe mụnwa na-ekwu n'ime ya bụ biko ndị be anyị gbakọta n'ọnụ Biafra ihe anyị ma niile dịbara Biafra first other things follows Biafra first other things follows Biafra bụ ihe mbụ ihe ebu n'obi because anwụta Biafra anyị nwetago nwere onwe anwụta Biafra anyị nwetago freedom anwụta Biafra ọnwụ anyị ga-efu oke anwụta Biafra anyị ga-efu na ntụkwasị obi anwụta Biafra anyị ga-efu Chineke sesie ike anyị ma na-atụ ya ndị ya na-abịa ndị ya na-abịa anyị ma atụ ya onye na-agba ụlọ anyị ọkụ anyị ma atụ ụjọ onye ga-abatagbu anyị n'abalị anyị ga na-efe Chineke anyị nke ọma and n'ebe nke ọma ihe a na-ekwu kịta bụ gịnị ọ bụrụ na-egbu okolobịa ma ọ na ị na-atụ ndị ụjọ wee na-achọ ịkpọrọ nwa nwoke ga-akpọnye ndị amị ka etere na ya ka ọ bụla zu amị anwanyere anwa ịnwa ya elu nwa ga shọt ịwụsọn ibute ihe a n'obi ọ na-aga isi abaịbaị bai so anwanyere anwa anyị chọrọ onye ga-anwụ ya anyị chọkwana ya atụnụ ya goodbye because now we have a long way to go. We have a long way to enjoy. I am going to go Biafra abịaghị abịa ụmụ Biafra abịaghị abịa onye ọmụmadụ eji na ụjọ wee dara enwe n'elu anyị na ahịa eji ụjọ adara enwe n'elu so ihe ị ga-eme na-abụ ka anyị pụta na-eje mma ka anyị wee sọpọtụ anyị ha mee ihe emebiri kịta abụ etu a ndị anyị ha egwepụta ka eju na steeti niile na-akọs havok abatarịkwa n'Owerri mana ọ na Biafra nwere amị mkpuchi ndị Naijiria na-ekriminalize na-asị na ha bụ ndị ọbụma ha bụ ndị nka ha bụ ndị nke ndị bụ ndị ogbu mmadụ bụ ndị ebe aja ndị ogbu mmadụ bụ ndị udogachi ndị bụ ndị ogbu mmadụ bụ ndị nke agha na-akpọ ya udo ga-adị ma ọ bụ ihe ha ndị a bụsi egbe ma ndị ha bụ ise pọmp akshọn ma ndị ebunyere ebi ndị otu dọkọkwa ha nwere ndị ogbu mmadụ
ndị otu dọkụgbọ bụ special force plus Ebubago.
ọkwa ndị ogbu mmadụ ha abụghị ndị amị ha bụ ndị ogbu mmadụ ha bụ ndị na-egbu ndị Igbo ha bụ ndị bụ ndị Igbo na Ọkaigwe ha bụ ndị bụ ndị Igbo n'Owerri n'Imo ebe niile ha bụkwa mana Anambra kọntratọ ka ha bụ ihe kwedọgwụgbọ na ha emekọta ịgụbata ya aka na ọ ga-ala ahụ ndị plan ha bata kpochapụ mmadụ na faịlụ ya ọ bikọs na mebi na ego abatabeghị aka ise kọntratọ ebe ka ịma azụrụ ya na Yemen azụrụ ya na Sudan azụrụ ya na Libya bifo wee nata ebe a ebe amadu ama ihe ha ji ezu ya dobe ya ebe azụrụ ya kpọrọ ha ebe ji aza mujahid ọ bụ ihe ọmụmafọ ya na-aza ebe aba so biko ụmụnne m ndị Biafra ka anyị nwee anya udo ka anyị nwee na anya udo ka anyị maa na ihe nwanne anyị nwaanyị na-ekwu eziokwu ebi n'ime ihe anyị na-eme bụ ego maka ọ bụ n'ịma ihe bụ eje mma bụ ego Biafra ga-eri eje mma ọ na-eje mma $1 ọ na-eje mma $1 ọ na-eje mma so abịa na eje anyị na-akpọ naira ego eje ka ọ gba nọ na ịnọ n'ụlọ ma na-eche ya etu ego nke gị ịkpọta nwanne anyị ma ọ ga-agwa gị ihe ị ga-eme ebe ị ga-esi wee fụ ya etukwana ya n'ite ịtụ ya n'ite ihe ọbụla iji 100 eje iji 100,000 eje mma eje ọ 10 eje mma 10,000 eje mma ọ 20,000 eje mma ọ 50,000 eje mma onye ọbụla iji tụnye even if not 1,000 eje mma eje ka iji tụnye ọ bụrụ na ị nọ outside chọọ ime iweta eje mma 100 eje mma can go a long way 200 eje mma can go 150 eje mma can go a long way even 10 even 1 self obere azụtata obere nkụ nnukwu agbata nnukwu nke ọhịa nwanne anyị onwe onye a na-apụ ọsọ ihe ị ga-eme ihe ị na-emebi ihe ị na-emere onwe gị ị na-enye ndị ụmụnne gị ego nri ị na-enye ndị ụmụnna gị ego nri ị na-enyekwanụ nne gị na nna gị ego nri pụtakwa ego ichekwa ha bikọs ọ bụ na nke ọbụla egwu nke ọbụla onye ọjọla pụtakwa na ndị ihe abụọ bụ vileji ịma ọ bụrụ na ha gbuo mmadụ ịtọ na famili gị ọ bụ ehi ịtọ dịka ndị Igbo si eme ha ehi ịtọ na ama ịtọ onye ehi ọbụghị obere ego ọ bụ na egbu ofu onye ọ ya anakwaghị nama ọ ya anakwaghị efi ute ego ihe ọzọ ndị ọzọ si anụ ilu ugo ha ụfọdụ ịmana ka ọ na-esi afụfụ na alụ n'ihe iru irugwu nwa gị ma iruso nne gị ma nna gị pụọ n'anya n'ihi nke a ị na-enye ego ndị ha ị na-ewetakwa ego nchekwa eji echekwa obodo ha sịkwana maka vigilante nwekwara ebe ha na-alụ ọla na ha nọ ndị PG obodo nọ ndị igwe obodo apart igwe obodo ndị kwere ego ndị ma na ndị so na Biafra ndị kwere na Biafra ọrụ ha na-abụ ndị na-anọghọ ndị azụ maka ama m na anyị nwere nwere mpụ ndị ekwere ndị pụkwa na-ekwere ama m na-enweta ndị ọchịchị omenala na-eso anyị n'ihe anyị na-eme na-esisi anyị ike so anaghị chọrọ ka a gbasa ozi a town union market union gbasa ozi ọ dị na ihe anaghị gbasa ozi a ka onye na-aghọta ihe ị ga-akọwala na ndị abatago ahụta abatagokwa ọka ha abata anyị achọghị ịga refugee anyị achọghị ịga IDP camp anyị chọkwana ha enwu because ụka ekpo isi mkpu ana ka abụghị ihe eji emu anyị ikpere Jesu Kristi bụ ihe anyị kwetara ihe eji emu anyị ma onye na-eme omenala imesikosi ọhụrụ ike na ọ bụkwa na ọgụ ka esi na-agwọ gwọba ụka alakụba anyị achọghị achọ ọ bụghị ihe eji emu anyị so biko ana m ahịa ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị nwee ike pịakọta ọnụ asịla na-ebu onye Maazị Nnamdị Kanụ. Maazị Nnamdị Kanụ na Simon Ekpa bụ otu. Asọ a na-ebu onye nke Simon Ekpa mana ịbụ onye otu oge nkere. Iwu m ga-ama ama bụ na freedom fight na awụgo ya na fight ya. Awụgo ya na fight ọ Chineke na-edu ndị na freedom fight. A na-ekpuru onye isi ọzọ apụta. Ụgwọ onye isi ọzọ ahụ ambassador na-apụta gị na Chineke bụ otu o si alụ ọrụ ndị na-ekwume ịbata na Catholic Church taa abụla obe mfada ihe azụka peace obinye ma dobe ụka ndị mmadụ adị happy before next Sunday fụkọ priest ọzọ ya kpọta etu a kọwa ihe bata n'ụka ahụ ada a child of God na-abata otu obodo before you know it ọgbọtana 2 member 3 member 4 member before 2 years gara na-aga enwere na nnukwu chọọchị ebe ndị mmadụ na-agbakọ na-ekpere Chineke etu aka Biafra is spirit ya na-emebi ihe nke asị na ndị Igbo na Maazị Simon Ekpa kawa PM ọma n'igwe ọnya APM anyị na-ada anyị na-eme mmeri by ime ha anyị na-eme ka nọ alụ n'ọrụ nke ya n'obodo ebe ọ debere akpụ ya ọkwa ebe ọ nọ na-agbapụta ozi ọma because everything about gospel of Elohim ọ na-epreach mana Sokoto mana anywhere ọ ga anyị na ndị na-ebe a na-achịka ka na-achịkọsị abata onye ebe ọ danye ihe anyị ga na-eme nke agha onye Samụnta ji ime nke mere abụ eji na aja mbụ ndị na-ekweghị ekwe ndị na-aghọta ha Biafra na-ekwu eji na aja si ome nke a mee nke ọzọ ndị mkpụrụ ka nọkwa okwu ajedebe n'oge nke rejizi ihe biko na eze akọ n'obi na-aba mmadụ eze akọ n'obi eze bụ eze amachie so mana APM enwekwa mgbe ọ ya abụrụ IPM na ibido PPM na-apụtakwa APM ajaala ya n'ụzọ ọkwa PM otu a ka ọ dị ime esiri ka m na-apụta n'ọnọ wite kam wee pụta ịgara izawa lida enwe na-apụgharị ya n'ụzọ okwuchọta ụzọ onye ahụ igwe bụta ụzọ ị na-anụ maka ya ọgbọgbọ nke maka ndị agha ahụ a na-ekwu maka ndị na-achị bịa biko nụ ahụ ime okwuta ntọ igwe bụta ụzọ anyị ahụ chief of defense staff chief anything a na-ekwu maka ya ma anyị na-ekwu maka ndị na-edu ndị ndu Biafra enweghị gọọmenti ya eme anyị enweghị gọọmenti ya eme Biafra na adịghị ahụ Biafra is the spirit and it cannot be spirit it cannot be spirit ịnwekwa ike igbu spirit is a spirit ọ bụ mmụọ dị ọcha mmụọ Chineke na kọntrol ya enweghị ige nọ so ọhịa ka m na-agwa ụmụ Biafra achọrọ m ka m pụta n'Igbo mana netwọk ego ha so onye infọmeshọn ikwu otu enwere ike kịta okwu m na-ekwu amadị sklia mana mgbe o mesịrị nwanne m nwaanyị na-asụta Igbo ọfụma ka na-asụ Igbo ha kakwa ngụta akwụkwọ ka akọwala unu ihe m na-ekwu n'oyibo kọwala ụmụ Igbo bikos ihe anyị na-eme bụ ihe mmụọ ana Chineke akwadogo ndị na-eji ozi ya imeghe Facebook tobe ị ga na-apatụ n'usoro dị iche iche na n'ugwu a dị iche iche ụfọdụ n'ime abụ fek mana nwanne anyị nwaanyị na-enye anyị n'usoro Biafra gọọmenti na-eze anyị nwere dis platfọm ọ na-alụ on behalf of Biafra gọọmenti na-eze anyị aha akwụ ya kọbọ anyị aha akwụ ya anịnị nke anyị aha akwụ ya n'anyị ọkụ ego ka o ji eme ego ka o ji eme anyị aha ayọ mmadụ ego onye ego anyị na-ayọ bụ ego anyị ji akwado our diplomatic move, which is our lobbyist. Kwadokwana ndị na-anụ agha agha kwadokwana ha so biko ama na anya ọ na-akọkọrọ ego n'anya mana biji akpọrọ ego n'anya ọ dị ka ọ ha na-etinye ezi ya etu aka m si na-akpọ ego n'anya na-etinye ihe niile o nwere sama ihe niile o nwere izi mebe last one o nwere bụ position ka ọ bụ ebe osobe achị na Finland ọ resign nke ahụ onye ike kekwa Biafra obodo ha niile nyefee bifo wekpori ajedebe ụlọ mkpọrọ
ihe na-agwa ụlọ otu a ka o si gaa eme propaganda. This platform is not for propaganda. Ihe ọ na anyị na-ekwubu ihe ziri ezi, amaghị ihe Chukwu si anyị kwuo ka anyị na-ekwu, amaghị eziokwu anyị na-ekwu. Ya ka m ebe ọ na-ekwu eziokwu. Ịchọrọgodi ya ejedobe ozi ya, you will make disciple of one nation. So tupu na ha enweta aṅụrị na kamụtaba ebe ha. So ọ ka ịghọta ihe a na-eme. Ịghọta ihe a na-eme na ihe anyị na-eme ka ihe mmụọ ana Chineke sa ya alụ ọrụ. Nwanne anyị nwaanyị ntị.
Thank you. Daalụ. Ndewo. Thank you. Oh, Biafra. Daalụ. Well, Biafrans, you have all heard him. Wherever you are, we are here to tell you the gospel truth about our freedom. We want to leave Nigeria, and it is not an easy one. It is very, very difficult, but we cannot give up. Onyendu, our leader, you can see his picture here. It says, I did not jump bail. They came to kill me in my house. And by the whiskers, he escaped. Ndewo, my brother, powerful media man, David Nana. If you have not subscribed, please do so, because we are many, and God is using all of us to disseminate this information that relates and touches and concerns Biafra. Biafra must come, or nothing will come along. It is Biafra or nothing. We are on this Breji media platform to inform Biafrans everything that we know. We do not adulterate our information. We do not falsify them. There is no propaganda. I don't use this platform to insult or abuse anyone, even those whose duty it is to sabotage us. I really feel for them, because they are dying for lack of knowledge. But here we have important things to discuss. We have important things to tell you. So going by today's title of the program, it is warning Biafran youths not to join Nigerian military, because the puppet Tinubu is now telling you that they are recruiting soldiers and police. Do not join them. The Sokoto Caliphate and Kashim Shettima, all of them, they have devised a means of eliminating all Biafran men. When they recruit you, all they do is set you to be ambushed by their foot soldiers from all over African nation where Fulanis existed. Ụmụ Igbo, una join na military, una join na Nigeria army, una join na Nigeria police. They are all terrorists. Unu na-aga n'iru, fa na-agbagbu unu n'azụ. Do not join them. They were my brother. Thank you, David. I appreciate what you do for us, and we all must continue to work hard until Biafra comes. So, my people, by putting Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in live jail, they are testing our resolve. They are getting more challenging than ever. But let me tell you the gospel truth. It is a distraction. They can never get us. They want the Yorubas, they fight to be between Igbos and Yorubas. Igbos, I mean, are the 40 United States of Biafra. We have no time for such distraction right now. And we are going to fight back. Do you know how? Go to our website, www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. All in small letter, and government is spelled in full. That is your Ejema, and Eje will be your weapon. That is my own advocacy for today. I will advocate that you should implore the services of your Ejema and Deje to fight back. That one will make a louder noise. You know, in 2021, when they abducted Onyendu told us beforehand, if Nigeria abduct me, set Nigeria ablaze. But if Ejiofor, who was the go-between Fulani, governors, and IPOB, the DOS, he came and was telling you people, calm down, calm down, calm down. They took time from that 2021 to use Gumi to infiltrate our bushes. So, my people, as we did not burn Nigeria down that time, we can't do it right now because they are all over the places and we don't want our people to die anymore. The only way we have to fight is to use these two weapons, Ejema and Deje. Ejema and Deje should be our weapon for now. Always learn politics. We Igbos, we are not politically oriented. We are educated, but education is not everything. Fulanis are predominantly people who live in the bush, but they are more politically inclined than us because that's the only duty they have. That's the only thing they do. We are business oriented, we are educated, we go to university, we study chemical engineering, we know how to build Ogbunigwe, which of course when Biafra comes, you will see a different dimension. In that aspect, we are polished and wonderful people. We don't indulge in terrorism. But our only weapon for now should be our Eje and Dejema. Please, my people, please, my people, let's continue
law
to
with
listen.
regard to weapons. My next question. How has the Nigerian government reacted since President Trump's country of particular concern designation announcement?
They have taken the designation very seriously. There is a senior delegation here now. They will meet with the most senior officials of the U.S. government this week. And we have already demarched the government in Abuja and here in Washington on the action plan. And I can say that the results so far have been positive in terms of cooperation.
The Nigerian government needs to do more to address this issue themselves, but what measures are being taken to assist Nigeria to increase its focus on persecution, particularly in the Middle Belt?
Yes, you see what Senator John James is saying here, that Nigeria needs to address itself more towards bringing down the killing of innocent Christians and all that. That's what Tinubu is now pretending to be doing something. Is all lies. Do not join their military. They want to show America that they are doing something. Because in every program you do, they watch. They watch, they listen. They know what is going on. They know the day this very Congress briefing and hearing took place. That's our APM there. Nigeria, they pay lip service to realities of life. They are liars. They are very conniving, very condescending. All they want is to Islamize you for their religion and to Fulanize you, to come and settle in your land and rename your land. Are we going to accept that? How are we going to do Onyendu proud? In this music, I did not jump bail. Onyendu said, I am dead already. The only thing that will bring me back to life is Biafra. So those of us who are not incarcerated, who are not behind bars, what are we going to do? Just sharpen your weapon of Ejema and Deje to fight back. That is our only way out. No other way out other than your donation. Ejema is the name of our currency and our coin and everything from our forefathers. In 1808, our forefathers drowned themselves in Georgia on their way to America as slaves. They said, I can never be a slave. Ndị be anyị ịga n'iru bụkwanye abụ ndụ, ị na-achị azụ bụ ọnwụ. We cannot go back to our vomit. Nigeria is our vomit. We cannot go back to it. And the only way forward is your Ejema and Eje. Please, Biafrans, we all are doing one thing. Do not say, oh, I am not Ogenkere's person. I am not Simon Ekpa's person. I am not Ngozi's person. If you are genuinely a Biafran, whether you are with Ngozi or Imam Adabu or Mazi Ogenkere, go and donate. You can donate secretly, anonymously, so that your conscience will be clear that you are fighting for the freedom of your people. I mean those who are in diaspora. Forget about whether you are Ogenkere's person or not. No, that is not what Fulanis are telling you. They come united. They come fighting you united. You don't know their tribes, but they are all united against you. Stop your division, because it will not help you. That is not our orientation. It's not our background. But if you divide yourself from your brothers, that means you are sabotaging. Because we all know our orientation. We live communal lives. We live together, we work together. Our fathers who drowned themselves in that Georgia 1808, they did not do it divided. They did it united. We have to make Ojukwu proud. We have to make Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu proud. These are our leaders. Please, Biafrans, we have said so much. In every platform you go, we are saying one common thing. We want Biafra. It is not easy, I know. But if you are focused, because Nigeria sentencing Onyendu to life, it is all of us. So they are testing our resolve. They are challenging our patience. They are testing our level of endurance. Are we going to succumb? No, my people. If you agree, I reject it for you. If you accept that evil forest, Nigeria, I bring you out. My prayer every day is that even if Onyendu accepts that spiritually, I reject it for him, spiritually and physically. He will not die, he will live to enjoy the benefit of his hard work. Do not disappoint Onyendu. Come and donate. That is the only thing Onyendu wants. Biafra. Onyendu has been promised heaven and hell. He has been promised anything that any human being could be wishing for, but he turned it down. How are you going to show Onyendu that you have gotten his back? So, Biafrans, when you have 100 naira or 100 ejema and you remove one, it will no longer be complete. But the moment you bring back that one ejema and add it to that 99, it will become 100 for you and it will be useful. Don't disappoint General Butuzo and his men. Maka no ndụ ndị be anyị kafa na-eche. Bikonu, my people. Eji m ikpele na-ayọ unu. egburu m ikpere m naanị na-ayọ unu biko ndị be anyị, biko nu my people, ana m ayọ unu udo dịrị nwoke dịrị nwanyị. anyị anọgo ebe a now for some hours. We have to call it a day, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. May God continue to bless all of you that have commented here, that actually came. The link was there, and since nobody came in to speak, I have to call it a day from here. And I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama bless you people abundantly. Those of you who donate, God Almighty, in His infinite mercy, will continue to support you so that you will continue to donate for our freedom, because it is very imperative that we make this generous donation. Please, my people, onye nụrụ ya ka alụ nwanne ya, onye ejekwa n'amị abanyekwa n'amị ndị Nigeria. Ọkwafa kpokọta ndị si South feje gwafe ebe fa ga-eje, gwazia ndị Boko Haram feje ambush ofa, gbusie all of them. So my people, onye abakwa n'amị, our boys, please, no matter how hungry you are, no matter how out of pocket you run, go and push barrow. We will like to see you people alive when we come back. Do not join Nigeria Army, not police, not their Air Force. Do not join them. Fage polunu jegbusisie, all their plan. Because Nigeria chọrọkwa onye ga-eje gbuo ndị Boko Haram. No. Tinubu is just using it to impress America that he's doing something. Asị unu abakwa na amị. Onya bụ title of today's program. Biafran youths, be warned. Be warned. Don't join Nigeria Army and police. And my people, remember to donate. 2 days time is our mega fundraising. Donate, donate, donate for our liberation and our freedom. All hail Biafra, peace, progress, unity and equity. My people, Okoko ndem gwakwala unu during the war, na onye ndị ilo gbara gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ụmụ Biafra, unu alarụkwana ụla. Bye from here, and I love you people this much, so much. Bye.